Hello students, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to discuss about tuples in Python. So in the previous class I have discussed about complete details about list. Okay. So here tuple is exactly same as list except that is immutable. Okay. So list is a data structure, okay, which is used to store collection of individual elements in a single entity. So here tuples also used to store collection of individual elements in a single entity, but the only difference between the list and tuple is list is mutable. We can perform insertion operations as well as deletion operations in the list, but here tuples are immutable. Immutable means we cannot perform any actions, okay, insertions or deletions on tuples, so that is known as tuple. Once we create tuple objects, we cannot perform any changes in the object. So once we create tuples elements into the tuple, okay, so we cannot change any changes in those tuples, in those elements. Okay, so if our data is fixed and never changes, then we should go for tuple. So if we want to store data permanently without any changes, then we should use tuples. Okay, so if you want any changes, you can use list. Okay, so here you can store duplicate values in the tuples. Duplicate values are allowed. Heterogeneous elements are allowed. So you can store either integer type, float type or string type, any type, collection of any data type into the tuples. Tuples also supports positive index as well as negative index. So tuples are represented within parenthesis and with comma separator, whereas lists are represented in square brackets with comma separator. So the only difference between the list and tuple is tuples are immutable whereas list is mutable. Okay, that is the only difference. So whatever the properties of list, duplicates are values are allowed and heterogeneous elements are allowed and indexing is allowed, those are same to same as list and tuple. Okay, let's see how to create tuples. So this is the example of tuple. T is equals to 10 comma 20 comma 30. Next T is equals to parenthesis of 10 comma 20 comma 30. You can use without parenthesis. You can store tuple values within parentheses. Parentheses are optional but recommended to use to represent tuples. So if you want to store the tuples elements into a single variable, you can use parentheses. Okay, so here the creation of tuples, okay, T is equals to empty parentheses. So empty parenthesis means parentheses are used to represent tuples. So if you use empty parenthesis, that means creation of empty tuple. Next, T is equals to 10 comma or T is equals to 10 comma. Why we are using T is equals to 10 comma? Why don't we use T is equals to 10? So if you use 10, T is equals to 10, that means T is a integer variable. But we are not creating integer variable. Here we are creating tuple. Okay. So if you store a single value into the variable, that is treated as variable. Okay. That is treated as integer variable. But if you are representing tuple, then you should use compulsory comma. Okay, so see this, creation of single value tuple, parentheses are optional but should end with comma. Okay, for single value tuples only. Okay, so you should follow this rule for single valued tuples. So if the tuple contains only one single element, you should end with comma. Why we are using comma? Because differentiate between integers and tuples. Okay. Next, creation of multi-values tuples. Okay, t is equals to 10, 20, 30. Here the parentheses are optional. Okay. If you don't use any parenthesis, they're treated as tuple only. Because a single variable cannot store multiple values in the integer. Okay, so that's why it is treated as tuple. So here creation of multi-values tuples, parentheses are optional. Okay. Next, so I stored 5 values: 1, 5, 7, 9 and 3. So tuples allows positive index values as well as negative index values. Okay, so if you want to access the elements from tuple, you should use either index or slice operator. So in list also we use index or slice. So here in this also we use index or slice. So tuples supports both the positive index as well as negative index. So if you want to use any element, if you want to access any element, you should use index. T of 1. T of 1 contain 5. So 5 will be returned. Next, print T of minus 3. T of minus 3 contain 7. 7 will be returned. Okay. Same, it is same to list. Okay. It is same as list. Next one is slice operator. So we all know slice operator contain 3 attributes: start, stop, step. Start is used to indicate the starting index value. Stop is used to indicate ending index value, and step is used to increment the value. Okay. So here print T of 1, 7, 1. So here 1 represents the starting value and next 7 represents the ending value. So here 1 represents 2 up to 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So up to 3. These values are printed because the step is 1. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 1, 4. Okay. So let's see. So here this is the tuple. It contains 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 3 and 2. Next one, suppose. So this is the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So I want to access these elements by using slicing. So slicing contains 3 parts. One is start, another one is stop and another one is step. So here the start value is 1. Okay. Next stop value is 7. 7 minus 1, 6. Okay. So up to 6 it will take. And next step is 1. So that means 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. So all these elements are printed. 2, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2. Next see this. So I want to print from 1 to 10 and the step is 2. For suppose 1 to 10. Okay. So 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2, 3. Next 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 2, 7. So that's why 2, 5, 3, 1, 6. Okay. So by using slice operator we can access the elements. Next, mathematical operators. So here tuples does not allow insertions and deletions. So that's why there is no insertion operations and there is no deletion operations on tuples. So here the mathematical operators are 2. One is concatenation and the another one is repetition. Concatenation is used to combine two tuples. So here the tuple 1 contains 1, 5, 7, 9, 3 and tuple 2 contains 2, 5, 4. If you want to combine these two, R is equals to R plus S. So R values are 1, 2, 1, 5, 7, 9, 3 and next S values are 2, 5, 4. So these two are combined and stored in R. Okay, if you print R, it will contain the tuple R and also tuple S. Okay, so the next one is R is equals to R into 2. So here R value contain 15793. Okay, so into operator is used for repetition. Okay, so it will repeat 2 times, 15793 and again 15793. So if you put 3, it will repeat one more time, 15793. Okay, so into means repetition. Okay, next, to get information about list. So here it contain 5 functions. Okay, the first function is len. Len function is used to return number of elements present in the tuple. So here t is equals to 10, 20, 30, 40, 43, 76. So here the number of elements are 6. So if you want to print the number of elements, then you need to use len function. Print len of, so you are calculating for t tuple. The tuple name is t. So that's why len of t. It will return 6. Next one is count function. So count function is used to count number of occurrences of specified element. So one specified element, how many times repeated. Okay. But len is used to count the number of elements. Count is used to count number of occurrences of individual element. Okay. So returns the number of occurrences of specified item in the tuple. So here tuple contains t is equals to 10, 20, 30, 40, 40, 10, 10, 43, 76. I want to count the 10 repetitions. Okay. So that's why print t dot count of specified element. The specified element is 10. So 10 is repeated 3 times. Number of occurrences of 10 is 3. Okay. Next one is index. Index function is used to return the index value of a specified element. So it returns the index of first occurrences of the specified item. So here tuple contain 10, 20, 30, 40, 40, 10, 10, 43 and 76. So if you are searches for specific element, t is equal t dot index of 40. So the 40 is specified at third position, third index value. So it will return 3. First occurrence index value. Next one is sorted. So we all know sorted means arranging elements in ascending order. Okay. So the default natural sorting order is ascending order. So here T contains some elements. So I want to sort this element. So to sort elements based on default natural sorting order, that means ascending order. So T1 is equals to sorted of T. So I am sorting T and storing the values in T1 variable. Okay. So T1, I am printing T1, 10, 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 43 and 76. So the elements are arranged in ascending order by using sorted function. Okay. And the last function is min function and max functions. Okay. So the min function is used to find out the minimum value in the tuple, and max function is used to find out the maximum value in the tuple. Okay. So see this example. So here T contains some elements. So I want to know the minimum value in those elements. So that's why print min of T. So in T, whatever the minimum element, it will be returned. So it will print 10. Next, max function is used to return the maximum element. print max of t. So it will return 76. 76 is the maximum element in the tuple. Okay. So by this the tuple concept is completed. Let's see one more time. So here tuple is same as to list. So if you didn't watch the list topic, please go and watch. Okay. So I already explained it in the previous class. So it is same as list. Here the difference is list is mutable whereas tuple is immutable. Means insertions are possible in list whereas insertion not possible in tuples. Okay, so that is the only difference. Next, creation of list. You need to remember one thing. List is represented in square brackets. Tuples are represented in parentheses. Okay, so creation of list. Next one is accessing elements of tuples. So by using indexing and slicing, we can access the elements. Next, mathematical operators plus and into. Sorry, here not minus, here into. Okay, so plus for concatenation, into for repetition. Next one is to know the information about tuple. Okay, so information about the tuple. First function is len. Next, count. So len function is used to give the number of elements present in the tuples, and count is used to give number of occurrences of specified element. Next, index function is used to return index value of specified element. It will return the first occurrence of element index value. Sorted function is used to sort elements in ascending order. Next, min and max functions are used to return minimum value in the tuple and maximum value in the tuple. Okay, so I hope it is clear. If you have any doubts regarding to this video, please comment me in the comment section. For more videos, please subscribe my channel.